Trauma in infancy and early childhood. The importance of early intervention and support. Trauma experienced during infancy and early childhood can have profound and lasting effects on a child's development. The early years are crucial for brain development, emotional regulation, and forming secure attachments. Understanding the impact of early trauma and the importance of early intervention can help provide the support young children need to thrive. This chapter explores the effects of trauma during infancy and early childhood on long-term development and discusses the significance of early intervention and support. Impact of trauma in infancy and early childhood. Brain development. The brain undergoes rapid development during infancy and early childhood. Trauma during this critical period can disrupt the formation of neural connections and alter brain structure and function. This disruption can impact cognitive abilities, emotional regulation, and behavior. The developing brain is highly plastic, making it both vulnerable to adverse experiences and responsive to positive interventions. Emotional regulation. Early trauma can interfere with the development of emotional regulation skills. Children who experience trauma may struggle to manage their emotions, leading to increased anxiety, fear, and difficulty forming healthy relationships. Emotional dysregulation can manifest as temper tantrums, withdrawal, aggression, or difficulty soothing oneself. Attachment. Secure attachment with a caregiver is essential for healthy emotional and social development. Trauma can disrupt the attachment process, leading to insecure attachment styles and difficulties in forming trusting relationships later in life. Insecure attachment can contribute to problems with self-esteem, trust, and interpersonal relationships. Long-term development. The effects of early trauma can extend into adolescence and adulthood. Children who experience trauma are at higher risk for developing mental health disorders, such as anxiety, depression, and PTSD, as well as behavioral issues and academic difficulties. Early trauma can also impact physical health, increasing the risk of chronic illnesses and developmental delays. Importance of early intervention and support. Early identification. Identifying trauma early is crucial for providing timely intervention. Healthcare professionals, caregivers, and educators should be trained to recognize signs of trauma in young children and take appropriate action. Early identification allows for prompt support and can prevent the escalation of symptoms. Therapeutic interventions. Early therapeutic interventions, such as play therapy, trauma-focused cognitive behavioral therapy, TFCBT, and attachment-based therapies, can help young children process trauma and develop healthy coping mechanisms. These therapies can support emotional regulation, strengthen attachment, and promote resilience. Early intervention can help rewire the brain's response to stress and foster adaptive behaviors. Supportive environments. Creating supportive and nurturing environments is essential for children who have experienced trauma. Stable and consistent caregiving, positive reinforcement, and safe spaces can help children feel secure and supported. Supportive environments provide a sense of predictability and safety, which are crucial for healing and development. Parental support and education. Supporting parents and caregivers is vital for promoting the well-being of young children. Providing education on the impact of trauma and effective parenting strategies can empower caregivers to create a healing environment for their children. Parental support programs can offer guidance on stress management, positive discipline, and building strong parent-child relationships. Studies on early childhood trauma, brain imaging studies, Research published in MedExpress has shown that early childhood trauma can lead to changes in brain structure, including reduced hippocampal volume and altered amygdala function. These changes are associated with difficulties in emotional regulation and increased risk of mental health disorders. Brain imaging studies highlight the neurobiological impact of trauma and the need for targeted interventions. Longitudinal studies highlighted in GradCoach have found that children who experience trauma in infancy and early childhood are more likely to face challenges in academic performance, social relationships, and mental health later in life. These studies underscore the importance of early intervention to mitigate long-term effects. Long-term follow-up of trauma-exposed children can provide valuable insights into the effectiveness of early interventions. Case studies provide valuable insights into the impact of early childhood trauma and the benefits of early intervention. One case involves a child who experienced neglect and exhibited significant emotional and behavioral issues. Through play therapy and a stable, supportive caregiving environment, the child showed remarkable improvements in emotional regulation and social interactions. Another case highlights a toddler exposed to domestic violence who benefited from attachment-based therapy, leading to enhanced attachment security and reduced anxiety. Trauma experienced during infancy and early childhood can have lasting effects on a child's development. Early intervention and support are crucial for promoting resilience and healthy development. By identifying trauma early, providing therapeutic interventions, creating supportive environments, and educating caregivers, we can help young children heal and thrive. Ongoing research and awareness are essential for understanding the impact of early trauma and improving outcomes for affected children. Addressing early childhood trauma can lay the foundation for a healthier, more resilient future.